Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Good? You big f***ing piece of bro, can never just start. Alright. Baby. Yes. What is up, everybody, and welcome to the video. If you are brand new to the channel, welcome. If you are coming back, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for watching. Alright, so you guys are gonna have to forgive me, but the audio on this section of the video was just super trash. I don't know if I was just talking too loud or what, but yeah, essentially right here I'm just explaining where I'm going, which was to the gym. I go to the gym every morning, so I was on my way over there, and then right afterwards we're gonna head to go get the battery for the truck. You guys obviously saw that the truck struggled to start, so I went to go get the battery for that, and then I'll also be installing a radio on the truck. So I got like a $30-40 radio from Amazon, and basically I just want to see if it's good or if it's junk. So the guy said they should be somewhere in aisle 10, so we're in aisle 10, and yep, right here. This one's a cordless one. It's like a chargeable one, but it only goes up to 12 watts. It's kind of my main concern. This one is the same thing. It's a 40-watt one, and it is corded, but it's Ryobi, and it has this it's like an indicator light that tells you when it's ready or whatnot. It's kind of a gimmick, but that would actually be really cool to have. Then there's this one that's adjustable, so it has different settings: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's also a 5 to 40-watt one. For whatever reason, this one says it gets hotter than this one. I might just go with this one though, because this one has the little spot where you can put your towels to wipe off the excess solder. Alright, so we can finally get with the install. This is the head unit itself. It's just the Boss Audio Systems. I forgot what the name of this thing was, but I'll leave a link down in the description below if you guys want to check it out. It's pretty cheap. It's like 40-50 bucks, I think. Overall construction is okay. It's mostly plastic. Thinking this is going to be more than enough. It does have Bluetooth and USB, so you can use both of those. But to install it, all I got to do is just remove this dash panel on the bottom, and that's it. I don't remember, I've taken one of these out before, but I don't remember if I got to drop this steering column. I think I should have clearance to just pull it without having to drop it, but I guess we'll find out when the time comes. But I'm gonna pull all these bolts real quick, and then I'll check back in. These are universal, so whatever vehicle you're putting it in, you pull the tabs up that are closest to whatever plastic piece or bezel that you're installing the stereo in, and that's how pretty much it stays in place. So vice versa, you put those tabs back in and smoothly it'll come out. But what I can see is that this truck used to have a sound system. The good thing is that the wiring harness doesn't look like it's been really fucked with, and everything is still labeled, so that's good because it's going to be easy to just solder my new one in. And then these are for an RCA, so for like an amplifier, if you're running a subwoofer or something like that. You can even just run your speaker outputs through here. You'd be using one of these. If you wanted to skip the wiring harness part of the whole deal, you would still need power and ground to it, but everything else can be wired through here. So I'm going to pick apart this harness and then we'll install the new one. Alright guys, so I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but I did solder my my first connection. This is the ground right here. So essentially what I did was I just tinned the wires together, and then I wrapped them around each other, and then soldered the rest. So it should be a very solid connection. Little alligator clips right here. So I just got some alligator clips from Walmart, and this is, I believe, 12 gauge, like just speaker wire, just 12 gauge wire, and then another alligator clip on the end. And then same thing, I just soldered the fuck out of the ends so that they wouldn't come out. But I saw this idea on YouTube actually, so I thought it was a really good idea. And pretty much you can just clip your wire anywhere you want so that you're not having to struggle with not being able to, for one, it hold itself up, and two, you can kind of separate it from everything else that you're doing. So unfortunately I wasn't able to find shrink wrap, but that's okay. I can just cover it in electrical tape. It should still be fine. So you can kind of see here what I did. There's just tin right here, and then I wrapped it around the wire. I didn't wrap the two together, I didn't bind them. I just left one straight, and then the other one I wrapped it around that one, and then I soldered it together. So that should be a good connection. My only concern is just the little bit that I didn't get right there, but it should be okay. It's plenty strong, so it's not going to come apart. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest of them, and then I'll get back with you guys. This is my... Alright guys, so I'm done with my connections. These are my two wiring harnesses right here. This one has all my power and my ground to the stereo. These are my speaker outputs compared to this rat's nest that was in the truck. So yeah, I already tested it and it works, so I'm gonna start putting it back together. So essentially now we're done. I still got to put the billet plate on the dash, but as you can see, everything, so right now it's dimmed because it's the daytime. If you do this, it's louder. I can't really play any music for you guys because of copyright, but I tested it and it does work. It is kind of cheaply made, but I guess for the purpose that it serves, it's more than fine. If you don't want to spend a lot of money on like a really expensive stereo, this is more than fine. This will do the job right here. So it's up to you guys, whatever you guys think. All right guys, so here's an update on this frame. If you guys saw last video, we finally got the steering all mounted up, so now I can actually put some weight on here, which is good because the motor mounts for this motor literally just came in last night. So this motor is going to get mounted real soon. I also have a trans mount on there already, so I can go ahead and put the motor and trans together and put these on the frame. All the air suspension is hooked up, so if I ever need to work on it, I can literally just air it up and air it down. Headers for this thing will be in here sometime this week. Also, the bracket for the airlift manifold came in the mail last night as well, so I'm going to be taking off the old AccuAir one and putting in the airlift one so that that's on there permanently. I'm also going to run these air lines again because I cut them too short originally. So I had to use this kind of union, but I bought airlines, so I'm just gonna make those lines again and make them all one piece. As far as the Mustang goes, this thing's still leaking coolant like a motherfucker. I already have all the parts for this, but I don't want to get started working on this. I haven't mentioned, but I bought like a shed so I can move all this extra stuff that isn't car related into the backyard. So once I move everything out, this car will be rolled in right here, and I'll be able to have them both side by side. Because I need to pull the timing chain cover and all the pulleys and the water pump and drain all the fluids, I don't want to do it on the driveway because it's on an incline, so it needs to be on jack stands. I don't want to do that. But I already have this whole stack of parts that is ready for that car, so you guys will see me working on that thing real soon. I got new bumpers for the C10 as well. This is front and rear for 73 to 79 trucks. But yeah, that is actually going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to smash that like button. If you are brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit those post notifications. I upload videos just like this one each and every Wednesday, so you don't want to miss those. I also kind of wanted to talk to you guys about maybe going through a name change for the channel, just because I do plan on getting other cars that aren't C10s. The name C10 Danny, it made sense when all I had was C10s, but now that I want to kind of get other projects, I feel like it would make more sense to change the name. So if you guys have some opinions or Any ideas, go ahead and leave those in the comment section below. Also, let me know what you guys are working on currently. Follow me on Instagram at C10 Danny. Send me pictures of your guys' projects for a chance to be featured on the channel. But yeah, that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.